Qatar is a breathtaking location with its alluring scenery and distinctive experience, with its rich cultural heritage, unrivaled cuisine, and brilliant architecture. It attracts visitors from all over the world, and it was recently named as one of the wonder city in the world because of its beautiful structures and design. It has long been one of the most popular tourist destinations. If you have planned to visit Qatar or you are in Qatar for the FIFA World Cup, here is my top 10 list of where to visit in Qatar. The Doha Desert. A trip to Qatar isn't complete without a visit to the inland sea. Experience the thrill of the dunes and witness spectacular views of the sunset during your desert tour. This is filled with an unending thrill and fun, accompanied with bikes and camel ride. Souq Waqif. This is a traditional marketplace in Doha, in the state of Qatar. Here, traditional garments and spices, handicraft and souvenirs are sold. It has a beautiful architectural traditional design. It remains one of the most popular places to visit in Qatar. For both tourists and locals, it offers many more activities apart from trading. The market is renowned for its mouth-watering aromas and cuisines, which is served in various distinctive flavors. The area is filled with a heavy infusion of scent from the disorganized mixture of incense, perfume, and spices. The National Museum of Qatar. The National Museum can be described as something unique. Designed by a French architecture, its structure symbolizes the combination of desert and modernity which is embodied. Both the interiors and exteriors of the building evokes a feeling of otherworldly design that is beyond expectation. Apart from its extraordinary structure, it displays exhibits from all that are considered historic, rare, and artistic. The National Museum is the second largest museum in Doha, and it presents tourists with an impressive range of artifacts. The museum tells a beautiful tale of how the nation changed, advanced, and became what it is today. If you are a lover of art, you can't afford to miss out on the Qatar National Museum. The Katara Cultural Village. The cultural village is brimful of many architectural designs, jewels that demonstrate the combination of culture, religion, and modernity. The cultural village is so huge that 1 or 2 days may not be enough to cover the entire place. The Katara Cultural Village is located on the eastern coast. Between West Bay and the Pearl lies the famous Katara Cultural Village. Doha Corniche. This is a panoramic city view from the Doha Bay, which captures the entirety of the Doha Corniche. The area attracts all sorts of visitors, such as locals and tourists. There is something for everyone at the Corniche. There are restaurants, clubs, parks, and cafes around to spend quality time with family and friends. The Corniche is a waterfront panorama that reshapes Doha coastline in the late 1970s and in the early 1980s. The Pearl Qatar. This is filled with luxurious hotels, residential buildings, world-class restaurants and cafes. The Pearl is one of the largest man-made structures in Qatar, built on reclaimed land from the sea. The area welcomes everyone, feasting their eyes on extravagant lifestyle and luxury. Located offshore of Doha's West Bay Lagoon area, the Pearl is an artificial island that is much famed for being the first land in Qatar to be available for freehold ownership by foreign nationals. The Museum of Islamic Art. The Museum of Islamic Art is an architectural gem. It is considered to be one of the best places to visit in Doha. Designed by world-renowned architecture, the museum is one that has the largest collection of Islamic art in the world. If you are a lover of Islamic art, the best stop place for you is the Museum of Islamic Art. The state's Grand Mosque. Qatar is an Islamic state. It is impossible to turn a blind eye on an astonishing mosque that is not only a place of worship but also a tourist attraction site. The State Grand Mosque has been one of the most seen places in Qatar because it represents a perfect blend of tradition and modern architecture. With its gleaming pattern, the pattern are so amazing at night when the lights are dim and the light radiates the mosque. Al-Zubara Fortress. This is a 20th century fort that depicts ancient architecture and way of life. Travel back in time as you walk through its sturdy wall and well-designed room. The complex comprises of double defensive walls, mosques, residential places, a harbour, canal, just to mention but if. If you want to travel back in time, the Al-Zubara Fortress is the best place for you to go. The Qatari people are obsessed with the Falcon rings. One of the memorable experiences is for visitors to visit the Falcon market and hold the Falcon in your hand and have your picture taken.